好，下一位讲者是远道从日本而来的讲者是竹内利一Toshikaz Takeuchi。好，他是武藤工业株式会社3D 事业部的部长。我们刚刚在讲3D 列印嘛，我们看到一个成品小提琴之外，现在呢，我们请到呢 Mr. Takeuchi 来讲一下他们的部门呢到底在从事什么样新兴的创业。Let's welcome him。
大家好，我台湾语说得不好 ，so I speak English. This is several times to be Taiwan, but the last visit was 2 years ago. So today I'm very excited to have a dinner and probably foot massage later on. So tell me where the good foot massage is. Thank you. So I talk about 3D solutions from Muto, Tokyo. The good presentation before my presentation, the French guy did a violin which made with 3D printer. So the 3D printers is now available and expand application. So I'll talk about these applications today. So talk about a little bit about the Muto and also the applications and some products from Muto. If you are related with some design business, this drafter is a very key equipment which was developed 60 years ago. So many people who need to learn the fundamental design technique, you need to use this drafter. And this drafter was registered Mechanical Engineering Heritage number 21. So this is a very honor for Muto people. We started this drafter business 60 years ago and added related products for the CAD printer or inkjet printers and started 3D printers. The business is like a large inkjet printer, UV inkjet printer, and a plotter for CAD. These are related products which we are doing. Maybe you have seen these printing like a golf ball and a wrapping car, advertisement in the city. These are large size printer is printed by Muto printer. We do the business is the 3D printer is one is we are reseller of 3D systems, which is American company, and also we developed our Muto brand products, desktop printer and professional printer. I talk about several products today. I do not talk much about the market itself today because it takes time. But probably you need to know how many materials are now available, how many printers are available, and applications. There are many materials to be used for 3D printers right now, like starting with resin, plastic, metal, powder, sand. Also, some food, including chocolate, is now could use for 3D printers. And 3D printers, many type of or technique is available now. The French people use the SLS system is one of the 3D printer system. And applications. Originally, the rapid prototyping is major application to use 3D printer. But now, getting very popular to be industrial usage, including like medical, dental, jewelry. Those applications expand your applications. So many questions available to me is what this printer could make. But you need to think about what do you want make. That applications defines mean material and the technique or the technology of the 3D printer. So don't ask what this printer make. You need to think what do you want make and what do you want to make for the application. This is very important. And today I propose several solutions from Muto. Desktop printer. You can see several desktop printers outside, but I skip today. And we also developed a photo scan system for figure business using a 4 single lens Nikon camera. Takes only 30 seconds for shooting. This also I skip. If you want to know these details, catch me later. I want to talk about this arc welding type 3D printer. This is a very fast product using arc welding type. There are several metal 3D printer technology, but we use arc welding. The system works. It works is applying the welding wire and to inside the head, and the arc melt the metal to modeling. The feature is compared with the other technology of a metal 3D printer, very affordable pricing and easy to procure the material. We use standard welding wire, large work size, and also one biggest top feature is we could use magnesium, which the other technology cannot use magnesium because there is a risk of explosion. So if you can touch it, very light, and magnesium is a very attractive material for future product. Also, we confirm the stainless, titanium, SKD, the other material is available to use. And the head is a faster speed. I'll show you some video. And if you see here, this is the surface of water. We use water to make the gas. This is the surface of water. So this is a sample after the modeling, and the before polish and after the polish. You cannot believe that this is made with a 3D printer. Machining process is a traditional process, but this design is not able to with machining or cutting technology. So it really depends on what the design you want to make, and then you can choose the technology to make it. This is another sample. This is whole. We made it whole with a 3D printer. But we want to stress is if you design this, and we can use the existing parts to add it, to make shorter time to cut the process. So it really depends on the process, design, material. Choose which 3D printer would be suitable or best for your solution. We expected applications to be used. This 3D printer is like an automobile, train cars, aerospace, mold production using like a SKD, or repair your mold, and a small lot of production in the line or tooling. If you are using the very expensive material, then if you can use this 3D printer, you can cost down to make the sample. We only sell this machine to Japan market only now, but in the near future to see the overseas. If somebody interested in Taiwan, we are happy to discuss with that. Another 3D printer is engineering plastic possible FDM printer. The feature is large work size and faster speed head, 500 millimeter size and 300 millimeter per second speed. Engineered plastic okay. And the third feature is this engineered plastic possible makes another technology, which we call the biomatrix structure. I'll tell you later. The normal 3D printer takes this like pylon to make is more than 10 hours, but our 3D printer needs only 4 hours with a 0.5 millimeter pitch. We developed a durable head using a beryllium copper head, which runs with 300 degrees C continuously, which makes you can use engineered plastic level. Actually, we confirmed 350 degrees okay, but a sensor defined 300. So super engineered plastic could be possible. So I show you some sample later. This biomatrix structure is double cross structure. If you make double cross structure, the left space is also double structure. If you fill the another resin into that space, you can join two resin together, and mechanically that joined, like never separated. This is very good feature, and using existing resin to combine to make different performance possible. No joint surface is available, then very good performance expected. This is one sample, nylon and elastomer. The center is combined product. If you do not want to use this only nylon, which could be parts, like on the automobile or motorcycle, if you crushed if the parts destroyed, and it could be parts made the another disaster. So if you want to make it together, even with broken, that type of application is expected to use. This is our concept to make this. Also, like thermosetting plastic, thermoplastic could be joined together. This is another point of this biomatrix structure make possible. I bring several of those parts outside. If you are interested in it, please come. So we believe the applications, this biomatrix material could make value-added products like sports goods, medical care equipment, automobile, like electrical magnetic shielding or shock absorber, heat control. Many material applications could be expected to use these new performance with combined resin. Only show some sample on the plaster powder example. We sell 3D systems, plastic powder, full color printer. We are trying to make business, go into business, this dry sample for medical. The versus word is a wet sample. Doctors simulate using wet sample is from the animal sample. And to avoid such using animal sample, we need to make good dry sample, which very similar softness to the real body. This is a picture of the earthquake 4 years ago happened in North Japan, before earthquake and after the earthquake. Remember that we thank you for Taiwanese people, the very kindness, and we never forget about that. And after the earthquake, the Senshu University students try to make the georama modeling, making from the photo which taken by airplane here, using this photo, and they made each individual housing or schools, buildings to make 3D and to make whole city georama. That's the people who had lost their house, seeing this georama say, here is my house, here's our school. Like this modeling made the people very motivated and moved. This is another sample which 3D modeling could make new, let's say, applications. So summary, the 3D printer will be in evolution, but it depends on which material and what application would expect it. And 3D printer is just a tool, only tool, but could make greatly impact on the production of manufacturing category. You should change the design concept, not replace only a small portion on the whole process of the production. No, need to change the design concept based on 3D printing capability. The German people trying to make like an industry 4.0, targeting like a smart factory. Probably this industry 4.0 will be consist of some 3D printers capability. So Muto will keep step up to support customers or Taiwanese people and worldwide. We thank you very much. 谢谢.
Thank you.